We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. The Rockies look for their 7th straight victory next. Drew Smiley will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down.
Leading off tonight
he
for
definitely
Colorado,
needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Dickerson's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First delivery to him on the way. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to, he was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Leading
now at the plate, Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint. But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and a couple RBIs. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting
a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. High in the air and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's batting at a .385 clip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider laid off for a ball.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
2-0 now. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder on the run. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. From the stretch. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Yeah, I can speak from experience. I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey! 0-2 is the count.
3 runs already home here. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. And that misses ball 1. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 1-1, here it is. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Stepping up now, Drew Smiley. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's the new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
High in the air out to center field. Dickerson's under it. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy steps in now, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth,
had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in, Ian Desmond, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Rocky center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
You watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again, Donovan Solano. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit back up the middle, reined in, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone as they add still another. Brandon Crawford has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter. 10.
In now, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Blackman is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The left fielder, number 5.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Nope, inside.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. Into the box now, Dom Nunez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down
Leading off
6 in
for
the
the
early
Rockies,
going. So what do
the
they need to
catcher,
do to
number
claw
3,
back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
A ball and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Here now the 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Yasiel Puig will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse, he's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. A 1-1 count to Puig. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. And it misses. 3-1 now. David Dahl is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hence giving chase. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. San Francisco leads this one 6-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Tim
attention,
Mesa
please.
is going to come on to pitch
Now
here, and in just the
for
third inning, you
Colorado,
have to think he'll be
number
asked to
58,
eat some innings.
Tim Mesa.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the
Leading
veteran
up for
third
the
baseman,
Giants,
Pablo
The
Sandoval.
third baseman,
Just gets a piece
Pablo
of it, strike one.
Sandoval.
Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst
The center
nightmare,
fielder,
and a
number
big
12.
confidence boost to the lineup.
Alex
Let's see if he can rebound.
Alex
Dickerson.
Dickerson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
That's a ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
The first
best
baseman,
ones
number
have that
9,
late action that just
Brandon
darts at the last minute.
Belt.
They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Brandon Belt comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Mesa, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. He's set and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now the pitch.
Helpful.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. But a run for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, from Pablo Sandoval. We played 3 full. It's
Leading
now
off for the
7-0.
The shortstop,
Stepping
Trevor
up to the plate,
Story.
Trevor Story. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Slapped hard the opposite way. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the fourth with a leadoff triple
Talk about auspicious
right fielder,
beginnings.
number 19.
That's the way to start an inning,
Charlie
folks. Drives it into the
Blackman.
gap at right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run
Now
comes
batting,
across to
The
score.
third baseman, Nolan.
That is what every
Arenado.
manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Lifted in the air to center. Dickerson's under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with
The
one
first
gone.
baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the stretch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac
The
fly hit.
fielder.
It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in, Ian Desmond. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Two runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number. Striding into the box, Drew Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Drew.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Story picks it up. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
The right fielder, number 8.
Ready for another shot now, Hunter Pence. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Solano over at second. Crawford on at first with nobody out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The left fielder,
so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Did in the air out to left. Dahl is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 48. Pablo.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. A ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. And it's fouled away. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We played 4 full. It's the Giants 8 and the Rockies 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
And he takes strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he.
The batter.
You have to want to
The
swing the
catcher.
bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4
Nunez.
straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Dom Nunez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Bases are empty, one man out. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And that's the second out. Chris Owings will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies. Number 12, Chris Owings.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. This is popped up. Solano shading to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Jairo Diaz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the outfielder, Alex Dickerson.
The center fielder.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lifted down the line in left. Dahl's in pursuit, and no one will track it down. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now
and there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
0-1 count and the pitch.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count and the pitch. And right into the shift. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Count 0-2.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away.
Throw into second, and he's safe.
The pitcher, number 18, Drew Smyly.
At the plate, Drew Smyly, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, David Dahl.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Dickerson's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still 8-2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seen
the batter, number 35.
That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid.
Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger
right
in the middle
fielder,
of the plate.
8.
He could have come unglued,
Hunter.
but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Solano on second. Crawford at first with no outs. And he fouls this one off. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
Next to bat
fielder.
for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
One-0 count. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
With runners in scoring position this season, Sandoval carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Giants leave a couple, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. Nolan Arenado touches them all. 8th home run on the season for him. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Number 9, Daniel.
He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So coming to the plate, Ian Desmond. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone. Gets him to hit it on the ground. But obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Standing in now, Garrett Hampson. Weak grounder back to the mound. To Crawford for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
No real chance for him to roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rocky strike for 1. Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Alex.
Hard hit to first.
Dickerson.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
Settling in now, Buster Posey. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 0-1. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Josh Fuentes is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 8, Josh Fuentes.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Down the third baseline. And that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there.
Up next for
but he did his
Colorado,
best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Danny Jimenez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Evan Longoria will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Pulled toward right center field. Dickerson will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor.
So 1 gone
Story
for the Rockies here in the 8th, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Fuentes, base runner at first with 1 out. He's running again. Pitch inside the throw. And it'll be in time. Posey delivers the strike to get him.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Rock.
Your
James
attention,
Pazos
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen in the
for
bottom
Colorado,
half of the 8th.
Number 47, James Pazos.
So digging in now, Evan Longoria. And he's
Leading
getting
up
his
for
first
the
plate
Giants,
appearance here in the 8th
the
after
first
entering
baseman,
off the bench just a little
Evan
bit ago. And a base hit, so the
Longoria.
leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roll. He fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Pazos is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the Story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, It's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's out.
On to first, a double play.
Made him
The
throw a
batter,
lot
number
of pitches
35.
in that at-bat, but
Shortstop,
he'll take the double play as a
Brandon
trade-off for sure.
Crawford.
Now here it comes. And a ball 1-0. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 3.
Nope.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Pazos, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he told you.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Giants are down quietly, but they lead it by a count of 8-3.
Your
Reyes
attention,
Maranta
please.
enters the game
Now
from the
pitching
pen,
for
and
the
because
Giants.
this is a non-save
Number
situation,
54.
it's evident that they're just
Reyes.
trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so
Leading off for
they're
the
just
Rockies,
hoping they can keep him
the third
sharp
baseman,
and give him the chance to
Nolan
pitch in a real game
Arenado.
situation here.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. The pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Ball 2.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 9.
Striding in for the
Daniel
Rockies, Daniel Murphy.
Murphy.
0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Again, another foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Now to the
seventh
plate,
fielder,
Ian Desmond. And he needs to make
Desmond.
something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
To 1 and 2 now. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
8-3 tonight. The Giants came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Drew Smyly earns the win, his second. John Gray only completed 2 innings and is charged with
final
the
line
loss.
score tonight.
So that's a
First
wrap
for the
here tonight.
victorious
For Mark
Giants,
DeRosa,
8
Dan
runs
Plesac,
on
and Heidi
14
Watney.
hits.
This is Matt
No
Vasgersian.
errors.
You've
They
been
left
watching
6
MLB
men
The
on
Show.
base.
For more, find us on Twitter at MLB
For the
The
Rockies,
Show.
3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball.